Hi there. If you are a recruiter, a headhunter, someone working in HR, or in general someone who is responsible for finding talents and recruiting people to a high-tech company, then let me explain a little bit why it might be useful for you to participate in one of my webinars. My name is Gabor Sabu and I run the Code-Maven website and this YouTube channel. And in general, I'll try to help people to improve their employability by teaching them very technical tools. But finding a job and finding a talent on the other side, it's not an easy even in this huge high-tech market. And so during these webinars, I try to help people to see the point of view of the recruiters, of the HR people, or the other side of the recruitment coin. And for this, what I try to do is invite to every webinar a guest or maybe two sometimes who is from that other side of the coin. I let you introduce yourself, of course, and then introduce the company you're working for. Introduce maybe the jobs that you're currently seeking, or in general, because these are going to be videos recorded, so it will go and live on longer, and so it's not just the immediate needs of this company. Then I'm going to ask you to describe a little bit the recruitment process, especially if it's something slightly different from the standard, whatever the standard would mean. I'm going to ask you to help me, help actually the audience to improve their possibility to find them. So not only that they can easily find a better job, but that it's going to be easier for you and your coworkers to locate the right candidate, to notice the right candidate. So it can be things like how to improve their LinkedIn profile, or how to improve their knowledge, or what kind of knowledge, or what kind of experience to gain in order to improve their chances on one hand, and on the other hand to improve your chances and your work, to make it easier for you to notice who might be the right candidate for your job, for your position, and who might not. And I have questions like, so what would you do? What would you suggest to the people to do with their profile, with their LinkedIn profile, with their CV or whatever, if they are looking for a job right now? So how can they improve their chances right now? But I also have more long-term questions, like what would you suggest for people to do in order to be able to be in some certain position in 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. So it's more like a career advice in a way. And at one point, I also offer, of course, the people to ask questions. So whatever questions might come up, we can pick from the questions. So they can write it in chat, and we can decide which question we answer, or you answer. And I also offer people, the audience, to share their LinkedIn profile and maybe at one point their CV. And we'll have to think what else they might share. And then I'll ask you to pick one of these or several of them and review them. So give your recommendation of what can the person improve, what might be better on their profile, or how could they improve their chances on one hand to describe themselves better, and what would make it easier for you to notice that person, to locate that person. So I think that's it. This video already got quite long. The webinars are usually set to a limit of 1 hour. If we finish in 40 minutes because we run out of questions or we covered everything, that's totally fine. If it takes a little bit longer, that's not a huge issue. In the end, I record the whole thing, I upload to YouTube, and then if I can do, then I also cut out smaller parts from the video. So when there's a question and an answer, and I'm probably going to create these separate shorter videos that will make it easier for people to watch for that, look for that specific question, and watch that specific question. And I think that with that I covered the whole thing that in these videos. So thank you for watching this. I really hope that you also subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's like a must to tell everyone. And if you that will going to join me on one of these webinars as a guest. So Thank you very much, and see you in one of the webinars.